guys, it's Mike. Sitting here on the floor, surrounded by gear. It is the day now before we actually leave for the trip out to Oklahoma, and it's very surreal. So I figured I would at least capture some of my thoughts here going in. It's a trip we've had planned for 2 years, and axis deer has been a bucket list hunt for quite a while. It seems very surreal that it is less than 24 hours before I embark on a hunting trip that I've never quite thought I would have the chance to do. So as far as what we're going in for, it's just weird, a lot of emotions. And I've got everything obviously packed up already. I'll make a proper gear section once we're actually in Oklahoma. These are just some pre-thoughts. But I talked to the guide 2 days ago now, and that's really when things started to feel real different. More excitement and anxiety. And he had said they are seeing some, but not a lot. And that's understandable as far as hard-horned deer, because we are doing this hunt in May, which is like early September for whitetail. So the axis deer about starts in June, July. So we're in the early portion of it, so they're not going to be rutting yet. They're just starting to get their hard horns. But I wanted to go down and hunt before it's 110 degrees, given that I'm a New England boy, and I can't handle that kind of heat, at least for an extended period of time. So, other than that, the other question that I know might get asked is, obviously, this is going to take place on a ranch. Why? So when I looked into setting up an axis deer hunt 2 years ago, I looked at doing a free range, low fence in Texas, and what I came across is that most of them are hunting over corn, private lot of land. They've got all the deer there, and to me, fair chase has already almost disappeared at that point. So I decided to instead look at everything, ranches included, at least the ranches that actually have managed herds, not places that are put and take where they like stock animals. That's a whole different can of worms. And I did end up going with No Mercy purely on their reviews. And when I talked to them, I got a good feeling. They seemed like great guys. I expect I'm going to have a wonderful time down there with them. Obviously, not all this trip will take place on their actual ranch, but this portion will. But other than that, I'm just excited to go out there. So I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you in less than 24 hours. We made it. We're in the lodge now. We got into Gracemont after about a 30-hour journey, 26 of which was driving, and we just got here. There's a real bad tornado warning. I guess the worst it's been in 5 years. So we got here and pretty much rushed to get everything ready in case we need to jump into the storm cellar. And then I jumped in the shower real quick, just because sitting in a vehicle driving for 2 days is not fun. So, but James in the shower now. While he's in the shower, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a walk around and show you the lodge we're in down here. So let me go ahead and spin the camera around real quick. Alrighty, so here we go. Right through the front door, you got this beautiful area with a big flat screen TV. You've got a nice table. There's cards. We've kind of split across some of our equipment here, and getting all permit paperwork filled out. Already printed off, just like signing it. I got gear kind of strewn out over the couch at the moment, but 2 nice couches, a couple of fallow deer. It's a pretty nice one there, and then you got a younger one over here. I do have a fireplace. Not going to be using that. It is going to be 85 degrees, 85 right now when we came in. So they already have the ACs on for us. That's awesome. You come back in here, they got a full kitchen. So got a washing machine, oven, microwave, fridge, and a nice dining room table for us to sit down at and have a snack. Well, I brought a cooler, packed meat in. I brought it filled up with pretty much everything we'd need for snacks, just as some basic stuff. It's a little mini bathroom in there. It's all wet in there because I just showered, so I ain't gonna go in there. But we got one bedroom back here. So a really pretty place, very rustic. It's a gorgeous location too. I'm not gonna go outside because the wind is howling, but I will plug in a picture right here. And the interior is just as nice. So bunks in here to seat 4. Then we'll cycle back around to James's room. I ain't got bars in here where he's staying, but again, seats 4 in here. These are nicer bunks though, so I gave him those because I'm a good friend. But that's really it with the lodge. Very nice. I wish I could show you around outside, the storm cellar and all that, but wind's whipping and TV says stay inside. So we're going to stay inside. I'm going to turn the TV back on here and check what's going on with that tornado. I don't think anything's actually touched down yet, but it does look like there's some that are potentially going to. So challenge number 1 of our trip out to the Great Plains, or Southern Great Plains, is to deal with the tornadoes. Go figure. So we'll be back with you. So yeah, day 1 in a bomb shelter, some storm shelter. James, any comments?
What?
Any comments about our current situation?
I can open up the door enough to stick my hand out, but it's a little bit of a struggle getting it the rest of the way. I don't know if that's just the wind or what.
Yeah, it probably is. It's also a heavy door.
Yeah, I opened it from the inside before and it wasn't nearly this hard.
Storm shelter.
Nothing should have been thrown around, so.
No. Wait for the storm to pass, they say. We'll be hunting in the morning.
Oklahoma's beautiful, they said. You'd love it, they said.
This is a new experience. It's about 4:15 in the morning. Didn't get too much sleep on account of being in a storm shelter, but did get more than I was able to on the road. So the time's come. We're gonna go meet up with our guy here in a couple minutes and get out into our blinds.
Alright guys, I'm here. I just got out in my tower blind after talking to the guide. James is off in a different blind, probably about, I don't know, 700, 800 yards up the road. And I'm gonna sit this corn feeder all morning, and we'll see what comes along to feed. I'm very hopeful, but time will tell. We got pigs. The perfect warm-up, just to practice my skills here. I just like to check. Sometimes it can be a little disorienting with the Tactacam's system on as far as seeing your scope well. So that's just a good little priming. About 6:30 now, so Corsicans. Those two Corsican button heads. It's too funny. Look at those little goobers. Massive herd of Aoudad. All their youngins. I don't know if you guys can see that with the glare from that sun rising. But they came back in plenty. Well, guys, quick update. About 8:30 in the morning now. And man, that heat is really starting to build up. The Aoudad herd has moved on. I'm hoping that might make some shyer animals a little more comfortable in coming out. But I don't know. We're just staying put. Beautiful mesquite forests, though. It's gorgeous out here. The sun is blazingly bright, though. I don't know how James is doing. I've heard a couple of shots, but nothing really from the direction I thought he was in. But we still got a few hours before we'll head back in. Alright, guys. We're now pushing 9. I can hear a truck off in the distance, so I don't know if they're coming to pick me up or if they're going to help someone else retrieve a downed animal. I can hear those Audads still. Oh. That's why I can hear you. Hello. I think that's a you. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know if they're coming to pick us up and what the plan is after that. If we're gonna be continuing to sit in blinds for the afternoon, or if we're gonna try to glass for them. But we'll find out when they make their way up here. And I'll talk to you guys then.
Alright, so we are back in Gracemont now. I just got out of the woods a few minutes ago and headed back up, heading towards our lodge. Yeah, that was all that entailed in the morning. Guy and the ranch foreman, Greg, came, picked us up. And he said meet him back there at 2. We're going to go out and walk around and see if we can't try to ambush some or lure them in to some of the fields. So we're going to give that a shot too. That's awesome. I love steel hunting, so I'm psyched to do something that isn't just sitting in a tree stand, since that's what I do pretty much exclusively where I hunt, because it's the easiest thing to do. So we'll see how that works. Hopefully we'll see some. James is going to tag along too. He didn't end up getting a pig this morning. He didn't see anything. except a couple of the aoudad that headed from our feeder up towards his. So we'll be back in a little bit. We'll cut right to it.
All right. Well, we just been dropped off to watch this field. See if one comes out. How you doing back there, James? Hey, you mind kicking me up a stick or something I can use to just get myself a little bit of a makeshift rest? Like that nice prong branch right next to you? Fashion up a rest and we'll get back with you if something's going on. I think he's in velvet, I can't tell. He's kind of obstructed. After sitting in that spot for about 2 hours, we did get one sighting, although very brief, of a buck in velvet, and we did have one doe come out, and she hung around for a little bit, so I did get a little visual of her and that one aoudad. However, Greg came back around, picked us up in the UTV, and we went out to see if we could bump some up. What did I just miss? Was there a fucking pig sitting right there, James? Dude, that was some good shit. Dude, nice shot. Oh, nice shot. You were at point blank range.
Let's grab her foot on the back foot too.
Yeah, I got you.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, oh, it was my hat. I was like, why are we stopping? Then I just hear, shoot him.
Is that the 30-incher or no?
I don't think so. That's it.
Oh, no.
To walk from your stand down this road to him
Okay.
to shoot one on the feeder if he doesn't mind sacrificing the pig tonight. Because once you shoot, you're gonna scare everything.
Hey,
That's between you two guys.
I got a pig. If he got a deer here,
Whatever.
by all means.
Just make sure he's gonna be in that tree right there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you're gonna have to slowly, quietly. I mean, just like stalking a whitetail, they'll catch you. Sneak up to that tree right there. So you're not shooting right at him in that tree stand. Try to get a shot right here off the cedar right here next to us on the feeder. Yeah,
Okay.
So good luck, amigo.
We got a herd of Texas dolls that just jam themselves onto that feeder. So yeah, we're back in the feeder. And while we're looking at something at least, or we're back in the stand I should say, I did get some footage James smoked one while we were out riding around trying to drive deer out of the woods. And I didn't get it on film, but we did drive out a small herd of axis deer. And due to some confusion on my part, I did not end up with an axis deer, as I couldn't quite sort out which one was the shooter in the group. So I'm a little disappointed, to tell the truth, in myself, sitting in this tower blind at the moment, just waiting. Hopefully one comes out tonight, but I'm kind of down in the dumps after making a mistake like that. Something so close and it slipped away because of my own failure to listen to my the advice of my guide. So, sorry Greg, it's on me. Hopefully something comes out tonight, or I can just hype myself up. Tomorrow's another day. Alrighty, it's the next morning. Just getting into the stand, and we'll see how this morning goes.
Well, those guys came in real quick. There was one that was a little bigger horn, but he was still in velvet. They didn't want me shooting one in velvet. So I had to give it to that one. The next one, I don't know how big his backs are. Oh, I got an axis deer. That's pretty cool. You know, he's not as big as he looked, but I came with a group of smaller ones, so I was trying to judge him. Beautiful looking deer, though. I mean, look at this. I don't know how real wide or long his horns are. It was just a fork horn, but look at these eye guards. Honestly, look at that thing. It's not, might not be the win any medals, but that's my axis deer, dude. I'm gonna drag him out of this ravine, and yeah, dude, that's fucking cool. That's cool. I heard one alarm call when I got up way off and down the hill here. So, well, it might have come up next over the hill. Unfortunately, I'll leave that to, we'll never know, but dude, these things just kept giving us the slip, and guide said you see one hard horn, just smoke it. So I did. One that came in with them was actually nice, but it was still in velvet. So I took this guy instead. So I'll get him dragged up and back in a little bit. So we're back on the floor, same place, same room where this whole journey started off. And now I'm unpacking. But I wanted to make this, I've had some time now, look over the footage and kind of reminisce. And I want to give a really heartfelt thank you to Greg, who's an excellent guy, an excellent guide. He helped me get on him. He helped me do something that I've dreamed about getting a chance to do for a really long time. And, you know, it's not about the size of the axis deer I came away with, but it's about the fact that I had a chance to do it. He made it happen. And I don't think, obviously, curtailed and edited footage can portray how long we actually spent out there. But they were really skittish little deer. And, I mean, you can see in that one thing, we're looking at a deer well over 100 yards, or probably more like 150 yards out past those feeders, the metal tub ones, and that buck's spooked and ran off before he even made it out into the clearing. And I mean, we were buried back under a cedar tree. So all I can think is the wind was heading towards him and he winded us. But it was just an adventure. And of course, too, for the prairie dog hunt, which will be coming up after this video releases, that was a blast too, and an eye-opening experience as well, to what kind of damage they really cause. So keep tuned in for when all that comes out. But just, I can't sing enough praise. I had a great time with No Mercy. They really gave me their all. Those are hard-working guys. There's a lot of guys they're guiding out there. They've got quite a few guides. Greg's actually the ranch foreman as well, so I think he's kind of the head of the whole guiding part of the operation. But he is just got a great personality. He knows what he's doing. The other guides that we chatted with are all a bunch of good guys too. I cannot recommend them highly enough. We're certainly going to go back and do another pig hunt again. And seeing those oddhead kind of maybe makes me want to try bow hunting them. They seem like pretty cool animals too, but that's a chance for another time, and I will certainly be going back for pigs. So thank you guys for watching. I hope it was interesting footage, good footage, and like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye guys.